This is Robert of Ride to Walk, where I ride for mobility, calling everyone to come along and enjoy the ride, where we can laugh and talk and enjoy the great outdoors. I have ridden to Paducah today, and I put on the bike the dog park specifically because I wasn't sure where it was at. It was where I thought it was, but I had it bring me here, and so that's why the video started there. I want to go over to the pond or the lake and check out some paths that I haven't been on before that I noticed when I had the Commuter bike the other day, from it having been in the shop. Last time I was in here, this stuff wasn't leafed out, but I have been to the park. Trying to get my bearings. Okay. I didn't realize I was on gravel. Oh. This actually is another path I haven't been on. So actually I may have ridden this and I don't even recognize it. I came in from the other direction and there were no leaves. Yes, I think this will come out onto the greenway. Or somewhere, I'm trying to remember. But we'll just enjoy it. It has warmed up. It was 70 degrees when I left, and now it's about 80 degrees, so it feels good in this deep shade. Okay, I haven't gone on this. I don't remember it being this twisty. If I did, it was with when I had the birch stuff. And no, I did not. Oh well. Okay, there's a memorial garden. Okay, this comes out on the road. Yeah, I went by this. There was another path there. I think when I was checking out the area back, way back when I had the birch to end, that was maybe February or March. Okay, there's where that other path came out, if I would have gone on it. So this will go back into the park approximately where we came out. Wait. Okay. I think I turned the wrong way. Yeah, that's all right. We can take the long way around. We've got some battery. I charged up to 92%. After I got here, I was down to 68%. Okay, we get to see the greenway leafed out. When I rode this, I was on the birch and nothing was leafed out at that time. This is kind of neat because it's a dual purpose. It's a levee, and then they've got this trail along the levee. That's at the 2-mile marker, so I found the end of it where it starts. Back in March or whenever I had the birch to here. The U8, they are actually making the U8 again. So they had stopped making it. There were no 20, I don't know if there were 25 models that were just gone. They didn't have any. They're now selling 26s pre-order. So that was really interesting that the U8 has come back, because I was wondering, it's really a perfect bike, especially with the regulations coming in the states that are having them. 500 watts, 750 peak, 31.5 amp hours. A lot of bike for $1,000. That's what they're selling it again for, $999. So the Flowing Flowers Creek that we saw last week is still there, not quite as flowing now. Hello. This through here was my favorite spot to get away during COVID, when all that crazy was going on. I would come out here, especially before the before the athletic club opened back up. Because at that time I was going to the PAC, the Paducah Athletic Club, and swimming. And when they closed it down, I came out here to try to keep up. Oh, somebody's just trimmed that really nice. I came out here and did crutch walks. Back then I was trying still. I wasn't giving up. So the path is going to come out here to the left. When we come out to the other end, I see where the path is going to connect as well and go through the woods out to the street. Because there's actually there's some apartments on the other side of the sports complex. A big thing of apartments. So this is really great for those people. Yeah, my goal on this ride, I recently rode it with a commuter bike. My goal is to get to a couple paths I saw off to the right beyond the lake, or to the side of the lake, because I couldn't take that thin tire bike on the paths to find out. They could be disappointing, may not be that much. Maybe they'll be quite a bit to ride on, I don't know. I'll find out. I found one. Oh, here's another path to the left that's gonna meet up into the sports complex. So in the middle, that's all Stuart Nelson. Where I started, right over in this area to the left, used to be the dog park in Stuart Nelson Park. And where I started, they moved the dog park over there. It's a lot bigger now. In fact, there's two of them. That was for the smaller dogs, so if I ever brought mine out here, they're corgis. They're 36 pounds. 32 and 36 pounds, I think, and they'd go in that small park, and across the way there, they made one for the large dogs. They've gone 34.4 miles today. Looking, I'm sure to have over 40 miles before I head home. My longest ride was 70 miles last year. I was close and just stretched it out at the end to say I'd done 70. This one I will probably not have trouble. I will probably not have to stretch it out. So there's another entrance. That's where I used to park when I would come here. This is a sports field, but over to the left there used to be Oh, look at, whoa. Wow, it's coming along. Now this is a baseball field, but look what's on the baseball field. That's a lot of soccer nets. I can't tell. It looks like they are different sizes, probably for, oh, yeah. I don't know if you noticed, there's hockey nets for field hockey in front of the soccer goals and different size soccer goals. So they have field hockey, softball, football, soccer. They really went all out. This is going to be some complex. On the radio, they claim that the taxpayers aren't going to pay anything for this. This will be paid for with outside money. That's a lot of outside money. And right to the left here, yeah, there's the trail that leads out to the road. It's going to be added onto this. It used to actually just be road there. Oh, they put in new drainage. It is pretty cool to see the progress. It will be fun to come here when this is opened. We've got to look at the creek. Got to look at the creek. Ah, look at that, mimosas. Tree of heaven. Yeah, they're everywhere. Yeah, it will be fun to look at well, I would go left, which is different than usual, but my destination's on the right. So I want to find out what those paths lead to. Yeah, it'll be fun to find out. Later in the year. I think this is the path that I took when I had the birch stuff. This isn't a new path. I'll go ahead and take it. Again, it'll be fun to go see the sports complex once it's open. I don't know how much I'll be able to do on the bike. That might be good. What I might do is bring the Commuter. So if I bring the Commuter, I can probably sneak in a lot of places and just be unassuming. Yeah, this is a really nice park with so many different amenities. I did drive around the pond in the middle and the stone walls when I was here on the Commuter, and I rode that in between videos. as well. Oh yeah, I remember that the path to the right just kind of leads to some trash. So we'll skip it, and gumballs still on the ground here, not going to be cleaned up. Whoa. This path leads back out to the path. So there was a slush spot. We've had more rain than it was really. We had a rain, I think, when I was here last, but we hadn't had a rain in so long. And it was dry also when I was here with the Commuter. This time, that's the first time I've seen well, there was a mud spot down on that part where I didn't go last. Okay. Here's the first path. Now it may just be one path that goes around in a circle. If it keeps going to the left, it probably is. That might be a little disappointing. Or this one's a dead end. Huh. Okay. So that leaves more hope. That leaves more hope for the other path. It doesn't meet up with this one, so hopefully it's not a dead end. Well, if I'd have known that, yeah. Oh, those are nice. Wild lavender. I could have made that with the Commuter. It looks like this is going to be another dead end. So I see somebody started and then decided not to. And I see poison ivy. It means I want to get out of here. Oh, those are some nice daisies. Okay. Well, if I was just concerned about my battery when I had the Commuter bike here, so I didn't check these out. If I had checked them out, I would have found out. So I've got a lot of prairie up above the lake. Yeah, I wish I'd have checked those out now. I would have been looking elsewhere at for some other places that I might want to. The wild lavenders all over here. I guess that's what it is. It is lavender color and it has the shapes. I grew lavender bush. The name of a lavender bush there's what's all up above the lake. Mountain bike skills course. Oh, well, now we are talking. Now we are, this is, okay, I didn't notice this last time, but this is not a disappointment. It sounds, this is made for bikes, so this sounds much better than the two dead ends. Looks like they had two paths when it was a little wet. Oh, I think I see something I am not going to. Yeah. That's not my. Not on a 120-pound e-bike. That's a little more my speed. What do we got here? This is a purple flower, but it's not the same thing that was growing back there. Now what was on the hill was far away. It could have been this. Looks like this comes back around. Okay. Skills test, yeah. I want to get home in one piece though. Now that looks like fun if I was 20 and had a 15-pound mountain bike. I'll pass with this. Okay, we're going into the woods. There's two different paths. Go right. Okay. Just knowing where the path is half the difficulty right now. I lost the path there for a minute. This is hilarious. Well, we've got some people up ahead. Hello.
How you doing?
Is this the end of the line?
Yeah, I just took all the effort to take that bike over. It goes maybe 50 more feet that way, and that's it.
Oh, bummer. Well, yeah, this is the way I started today. I started from Mayfield.
Oh wow.
And Gracie Park is where I was starting from the pavilion. But when I got there, there was a tree down on the pavilion, so I'm like, well, this is where I wanted to start, but it's a little different looking than I expected. A little more excitement's happened.
I guess so, yeah. Well, this looks like it's been down for a while, though. I don't think this just happened.
Yeah, this path doesn't look like it's been ridden too much.
No.
I was having trouble finding it a couple spots.
I'm usually the only person I see out here. I was kind of surprised to see you come down.
Yeah. Well, I had been around the lake another time, and I saw two little spots, but I only had my commuter bike from Bike World, you know, getting fixed. And I thought, I don't want to ruin battery. Well, they were just two dead ends. And then I came this, I was like, oh, I didn't see this. So
there's one trail over kind of on the very opposite side of the...
Yeah, I had been on that one.
More off-roady. I don't know if you want to take that bad boy.
Yeah, I was on.
It's got some dips and some stuff like that.
Yeah, it goes around once and then it goes to some trash.
Yeah.
Is that the one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been on that one today, except for I didn't go to the trash because I already been there. I'm like, yeah, we'll skip that this time.
Well, good luck to you.
Yeah, you too. Well, I imagine the other path then leads right to that down tree as well. But though we had two dead ends, this has not turned out to be disappointing, and it is taking some skill just to get over all the small logs. I'm just praying here I don't run into any snakes. I'm with Indiana Jones. I don't like snakes. And I have a son that's a snake lover, but this is not when you'd want to encounter one while riding in the woods. So it looked like when we were over there that a path went, yeah, it does. It would go out and come around, because there's another one of these test things, and come back here. But it's apparently not, like he said, he's the only one, he's never seen anyone out here. So it's underutilized. It's kind of out here where no one finds it. Oh, wait a minute. That might go somewhere too, but it's I think he's actually going over the, I do want to go out at least the path circles around. Okay, that's all it does. What's out there, if that's part of the, oh yeah, okay, it doesn't circle around. Okay, it's still going. Yeah, this is so little used that you can't make out hardly the trail. Oh wow. This is a huge jump over. That looks scary even if you were super skilled. That doesn't look like it's kept up well enough to trust yourself to it. Super skilled and had the bike made for it. Like he's got a mountain bike and he just did. Made it through those logs to make it on the side that we went. Oh, you know what? Man. Up. Well, my e-biker's creed song, I don't know if I played that yet. It comes to mind. Can go down. Well, I had changed my mind. This was not a disappointment at all. I'm going to call this a video.